Hey yo there! Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any videos. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video! Hey yo guys, Pandy351 here and I'm back with more PowerWash Simulator and I've got Kat here.
Hi.
This will probably end up being a bit of a shorter episode because I was supposed to start this 20 minutes ago, but I didn't, so, you know.
Woo.
I have stream in an hour, so.
Woo.
Stream might be a little late, but it's fine. Actually, you know what? I'm going to set stream for 12:30. That way, I'm not late. Because then it was intentional. You know what I mean? How can I be late to a stream if it was meant to be at a later time?
Uh-huh.
That's not being late to a stream.
Stream don't start till I log in.
Speaking of which, Kat, are you going to join me for the stream? Because I know, don't you have the game? You have
Project Playtime?
Oh, golf with friends.
Golf with friends? I don't think so.
I need to get you that game.
I see. We will see, because I have stuff to do. I might end up doing that. Also getting food.
You do have stuff to do, but just for future reference, I do want to get you that game.
Aye.
Because you'd hate me for it.
No.
Yep, yeah. Both me and you thought the exact same thing. It's just, oh, you'd get pissed the fuck off at this game.
Like, whoa, this would make Kat really annoyed. Let's get it.
I mean,
but
it's not the kind of annoyed that you would actually kill me for, but it's enough that it's entertaining.
Yeah, I wouldn't get annoyed at you, I'd get annoyed at the game.
It's like way back in the day when, like, you know how we used to do murder mystery and I had to stop guessing who the murderer was because I could always guess it was you, to the point where it started, like, legitimately pissing you the fuck off.
Yes, it did. It's annoying. I'm trying to be out here and be doing my murder,
like, oh,
trying to, like,
Kat.
get better. And it's annoying as hell. Because sometimes I couldn't, like, even defend myself. I just get shot on the spot.
And you know what? Here's the funny thing. I'd be right, too.
That's the thing! I would be right. I'd be like, how? I'm not even... I have done nothing. I haven't tried to be suspicious or anything.
That's the thing. You've done nothing. I can hear the hate. I love you. Like at the time we had so many aggressive people and you were just not aggressive at all that it made it painstakingly obvious when it was you.
I was talking with my friend the other day, my RL friend, and she was talking about when I went out with some friends. You know, when I went out the other night.
Yeah.
We met another one of her friends. We're gonna call Goat.
Okay.
And Goat was like talking to my friend who is Noodle, and they're like, "Your cat was like really scary. I went to the bathroom and didn't wash my hands, and Kat was like, are you gonna not wash your hands?" And they're like, no, like I'm like, wash your hands. And apparently I was very scary doing it.
Jesus, Kat.
I just like, I wasn't even like, wash your hands. And I was like, go on, go wash your hands, and just like stood and waited. And
I think it's more of just being socially caught not washing your hands is pretty fucking terrifying.
Wash your hands. It's not hard. And, you know, you'd think, after we went through a global pandemic, people would have learned, you know, wash your hands. But no, apparently not.
See, I make the argument, I do generally wash my hands, but a lot of times I just use hand sanitizer because my hand, like, I have super sensitive skin. Do you have any idea how much worse it is to have literally, like, dark red hands on, like, bright white skin and to have people give you dirty looks for that? Because I have gotten dirty looks for that.
Why?
Because my hands are red. It looks kind of like I've got some kind of rash or disease, Cat.
Okay.
If I don't wash my hands, you would never know. But if I do wash my hands, I look diseased.
Okay, but there's a difference between using hand sanitizer and not doing anything after you finish using the bathroom.
But yeah, at that point, like, if you use the bathroom, you should at least do something, my dude.
Wash your hands. Clean your hands. I shouldn't have had this. I shouldn't be telling you this. You should all by now know to wash your hands. If you don't, shame on you. Shame on you.
Wash your hands, cover your maw, and stay out of melee distance. Yep.
Yeah, melee distance.
At a melee distance, that's the word.
Yeah.
Wash your paws, cover your maws, and stay at a melee distance.
Be like a D&D character and stay 5 squares apart. It's 5 feet apart. You know what I mean. Should I crack open the Fazbear Frights?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Our next one is Blackbird, the book, and it's the first story in it as well. Is there, like, stories where, like, the first one isn't the, like, title?
I think so. I think there's been a few where the last one's the title.
I think Step Closer is one of them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because 135 is the starter, Into the Pit, Fetch. This is one of them where Blackbird is the starting story and also the title. So we have Sam and Noel. They're in college, and they're working on a project where they have to make like a little short horror film. And they come up with this idea where there's this guy getting haunted by guilt by this creature called the Blackbird. Whoa, crazy title card. And the Blackbird basically just like haunts him and until he like dies of regret or whatever, because he like has a deep dark secret.
Right.
And while they're making the costume for it, Sam asks Noel what his like deepest darkest secret is, and Noel's like, "Oh, I used to be like a massive bully in high school," but he's like not regretful about it. He still finds some stuff.
There's a bird that wait, hold on. Repeat what you've said so far. My brain did not comprehend any of it.
Okay, so Sam and Noel come up with this creature called the Blackbird, which is this big blackbird that will haunt you if you have like this deep dark secret and regret.
So he works with the bird.
No, the bird is something they made up for the horror story.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's while they're making it, they're like, "Oh, what's your deepest, darkest secret?" And I was like, "Oh, I used to be a bully." But he doesn't like sound regretful. He like laughs at some of the stuff he did. And someone's like, "Yo, dude, that's not funny." And it's like, "Well, yeah, it is." He's like, "No, they don't know my deepest, darkest secret. I was bullied as well." Like, fuck you. So they like have an argument and go off, and Sam's like, "Okay." Noel's like, "Okay, whatever, mate." Then like the next day, he finds out that Sam is missing. He was walking along a train track, and the train came, but like they don't think he's dead, but they haven't found him either. So everyone's just kind of worried.
Oh no.
And then yes, no, Noel starts seeing the blackbird around, and he's like, oh, that's kind of weird. Like, no one else sees it, it's just him. Sometimes it attacks him, and it's just really stressing him out. So he's like, okay, we've made this creature, and I know how it works. I'm going to go find one of my bullies, one of the kids that I bullied, and I'm going to make it right with them. And hopefully this will help save me from the blackbird before it kills me. He thinks of this after he's having a nightmare about the blackbird, and he gets woken up by his roommate, which is explicitly stated in the book to he only wears like underpants and he's dead jacked. That's just one of Noel's roommates. Anyway.
I see.
So he like goes across country and finds this one lass's parents, the lass who he bullied, and he like goes to them and is like, hi, I'm Noel, I used to bully your daughter. And the dad's like, you upset my daughter a lot, grr. He's like, yeah, I know, I've come to apologise and make amends for what I did. And I was like, fine. And he tells her where to find the daughter, so he goes off to find the daughter, and she's like, she works in a business and she's doing pretty well in life. And it's like, hi, it's me, Noel. You might not remember me, but I was a pretty big dick to you back in high school, and I just came to apologise. It's like, yeah, I remember you, you were really a dick, but your bullying helped me to become confident in myself, so I guess it's fine. I accept your apology. It's like, cool, okay, goodbye. And then, as he's on his way home, he gets a call saying that they found Sam. Apparently, when the train came, he like rolled off to the side into some bushes and was just there for a few days.
Oh no!
But he's alive. They find him. He's alive.
That's good.
Yeah. So he like goes to Sam and he's like, hey, like, so there's like a mention of like, so what was your name with Darkest? So what was your bully's name again? It's like, it doesn't matter. Like, I think it's supposed to be implied that Noel used to bully Sam, but also not. And it also might be implied that Sam was the Blackbird. It's a bit confusing, in all honesty. Blackbird is one of the more confusing ones. You can tell because I didn't spend that much long going into it.
Yeah, that Sam put on the Blackbird costume and was using it to haunt.
Traumatizing, yeah. But at the same time, like, this Blackbird was like not didn't abide by the laws of physics, so it's just kind of like, oh, was it Sam or not? Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, that's Blackbird. Well, it's falling off. Mouse, please work with me. Next. Oh boy. I'm gonna need a drink for this one, because the next one is the real Jake. This one is my favorite story, because it's a really good story. I'm going to get a drink and I'll be right back. Okay, I've hydrated a bit.
That's good.
What the heck? Did you do this?
Yeah.
Aw,
Look, you work on the tracks, because if I have to work on those damn tracks, I'm going to fucking kill someone.
You worked on the tracks, I think.
Yeah, I know, and I hated every second of it, which is why I'm saying you take care of this side. Plus, I have the more powerful gun, so, you know.
Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Welcome to you. Okay. Okay. The real Jake. So, this story follows this kid, Jake. Jake.
No! Really?
Uh-huh.
Wow, that's crazy.
Jake has cancer.
Oh. Well,
Yeah. And it's very bad. Like, he is...
it's terminal.
He's Yeah. Like, he's bedridden. He has an in-house caretaker, this nurse, Margie. She takes care of him and looks after him. Also because his dad is in the army. So, like, his dad's away.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Poor kid.
He's no more... Yeah, he's having a rough time. His dad's away. His mum... I think he's dead. I don't remember.
He's dying.
It's not like...
Like, kid's dying and dad's like, oh, let me just go off to the military, don't mind me.
Oh no, he's off in the army to, like, get money for his treatment.
The subway remained closed for another 30 years until community funding allowed for its renovation. It ran until 1984 when the main tunnel's expensive reporting finally failed. Extensive reporting finally failed. And then something that I couldn't read because I wasn't fast enough. When the tunnel's main extensive repointing finally failed, thankfully in the dead of night. So, it broke.
It broke.
It broke. Anyways, continue on, sorry.
Yeah, okay. No, it's not terminal, but he's, like, very badly.
He's in a bad way.
Yeah. And Margie's nice. She plays games with him, she makes food, they get along alright. And he's doing as well as he can.
Yeah.
You can't really go outside, he's stuck on bed rest.
Does the kid have friends?
He has friends, so he doesn't really get to see them as much as in bed rest and stuff. He does have friends.
Okay, that's good.
Now, Jake has a nighttime routine. Jake has a friend that lives in his cupboard called Simon. And every night, Simon will ask Jake what he did that day. But but he doesn't ask him. He asks him what the real Jake did. Because instead of it being like, oh, I was in bed rest and I threw up and I took my meds, it's like he asks him what he would be doing if he was like a normal kid that's not sick. Yeah, so like we went to the cinema and we played outside and
that's kind of sweet though.
It's why it's one of my favorite stories. It's like so.
That's wholesome.
Sweet. It's a wholesome story. It's a sad story. It's a wholesome story.
That's so wholesome, though.
Yeah, and then here comes a twist. Simon isn't. Well, you think that Simon is like this weird animatronic creature that's probably just going to get the kid, but no. Simon is a doll. Simon is a doll that Margie, like, tends to. She'll listen to Jake telling Simon what he did. When Jake's asleep, Margie will go in the room, take the doll, and she'll, like, add details to it that would be, like, if the doll did what Jake did that day. So like grass stains, popcorn
Oh,
kernels.
that's so cute.
Are you ready for the next bit?
Yes.
Simon's voice is Jake's dad through a walkie-talkie.
Oh.
So it's the dad talking to his son, trying to get him to think of like, instead of just being in the bed, what he'd be doing once he's healthy and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh. I've seen
Yeah.
somebody do like a physical recreation of Simon. It looks like Blank, but on steroids.
Yeah, there's a lot of little details. It's a lot. It's actually kind of nice. Like Margie's like, I'm a nurse, but no one would know my true passion is being very good at adding details to dolls. It's like a little funny moment. You're right.
Oh.
Are you good and invested, PC?
Yeah.
You want this kid to do well and get better and survive.
He's not gonna, but yeah.
Oh, fuck you. Oh, you're gonna go through the same hell I went through.
Oh.
One day, Jake and his friend, they like go out, they decide they want to sneak out and go to the arcade, right?
Yeah.
So like, Simon's friend gets like one of those wagons, you know, like the red wagons. They can just go along. He gets one of those and and Jake climbs into it.
Oh.
And they get a little bit down the street, but then Jake like starts having a coughing fit and he has to go back. And while he's like in bed recovering that night, Margie gets a call. Jake's dad is killed.
Oh no.
Yeah. He's left everything to Margie, like the house and stuff, but she's just like devastated.
Well,
and
yeah.
she doesn't know how to tell Simon, Jake, sorry.
Yeah, she don't have to tell Simon.
Yeah, she don't have to tell Simon. And what ends up happening is that some hospice workers, she gets some hospice workers to come and take Jake, because she's just devastated for this kid and she just can't anymore. And she's getting Jake into bed and she's like, I don't think Simon's gonna be here tonight. And it's like, oh, why? And it's like, I just don't think he will be. Okay, just go get some sleep, and I'll tell you about it in the morning. Okay.
Oh no.
So she took him into bed.
Yeah, Simon's there.
The hospice workers come to collect Jake, and they're like, he's in bed. I'll go show you to him. But when they get in the room, Jake has died.
Oh no.
Yeah. Sorry.
No,
I say this is my favorite story, but it is.
That's hard.
It's a gut punch.
Well, it's like the reality of somebody with cancer. Like, it's just people don't survive. Especially not
It's
kids.
not like a fantasy story, it's a hard-hitting story. There's only like one bit that's like reminds you it's in the Freddy Fazbear universe. The cupboard that Simon was in, when they go in, it's been opened.
So Simon left.
Yeah, I think it's even implied that Simon is left. And if you obviously I haven't been reading the Stitch Wraith stories, but in the Stitch Wraith there is two souls. There's Andrew, which is the kid from the Man in Room 1280, you know, crocodile kid mask.
Yeah.
Mask kid.
The angry child.
Yeah, we have Andrew and Jake.
Oh no! Which means that there's a potential that there was remnant in that toy. and it was used for
See-
Stitch Wraith, which is probably why everyone's model of Simon, the mask looks a lot like Stitch Wraith's.
Yeah, there's a whole plot going on. There's Dr. Phineas, and he's done experiments on like the power of human emotion, and one of them is the strongest emotion is agony. I'm sure you've heard that thrown around.
Yeah.
That agony is the strongest emotion, and he made the Stitch Wraith using like animatronics and items that have a high amount of agony. So a doll or some plush trap scraps or Fetch the dog. I would read the real Jake, like even like knowing it, you have to read it just to know who this kid was. It is such a good story.
Which is probably why, because I know the dual personality of the Stitch Wraith, a lot of people compare to what they think Golden Freddy is like. Because of the whole one soul doesn't seem like it's hostile, and the other one, like, is angry. And it's like, whoever the fuck Cassidy is versus, the crying child.
Unknown name.
Cece.
Cece.
Yeah, it's like Cece versus Cassidy.
Mm-hmm.
And like you have the ghost that's like, it's me, brother. Hello. Hello. Don't be here. That's bad. And then you have, the other child, which is also like, don't be here. You're bad. Go fuck yourself.
While we're here, and there's a little, what's the word? We can mellow out from all the. Oh, I need a drink or something. No, it's fine. I think I'm fine. There's a way to mellow out from all the sadness that was the real Jake. Let's do a quick rundown of the Stitch Wraith story so far. I am gonna need a drink. Listen to my voice.
Oh. I glitched it then, didn't I? My audio is glitching the fuck out. That's cool. Headphones, could you stop that? That would be really cool if you could do that. Hang on. There we go.
Oh, I'm here. Just because I'm about to crack open a cream soda, and I don't know what it tastes like, so you guys get to hear my reaction. Maybe I'll add some... Oh dear god. Oh! Ew! I haven't even drank it yet. What is that smell?
Bottoms up.
That smells like cotton candy.
Ooh.
No, not cotton candy. No. Marshmallows. It smells like marshmallows.
I know that cream soda has like a high vanilla flavor, so that makes sense.
Inspired by a traditional recipe for a mellow vanilla flavor. No added sugar, cream soda, smooth and sweet.
So...
Smell is very strong, but it doesn't really taste of anything. I'm just drinking like something fizzy. It's not quite water, but it's not much of anything else.
Fair dues, fair dues.
As a way to lighten the mood a bit, I can give a rundown of the Stitch Wraith story.
Yeah, tell me about Stitch Wraith.
Yeah. It's gonna be very patchy, because like, Stitch Wraith stories all over, and they're very short, it's hard to remember them all. Yeah, so the Stitch Wraith is created by Dr. Phineas, is doing his experiments on Agony. He gets an endoskeleton, sticks a mask on it, and like powers it up using a power bank from Fetch. They're like, it's alive! My creation made of Agony is alive! And it immediately kills him. He is ding dong dead.
Makes sense.
The two souls inside of the Stitch Wraith are Andrew and Jake, as we said. Jake can see and control the animatronic. Andrew can't see anything. He is just like existing inside, and he can't control anything. Well, not entirely true. Andrew can control the zappy death touch that they have. Kind of. Wait.
Oh no.
No. Like, psych! It's not actually Andrew, there's a secret third soul in there that's doing the hurting.
So Andrew's not hurting no one.
Andrew wants to hurt someone, but he's not, like, intentionally doing it. It's like a thing where they come across this, like, random dude, and they zap him, and Jake is like, Andrew, why did you do that? It's like, I wanted to hurt him, but I didn't want to do that. I didn't do that.
It's more like I want people to hurt. I just didn't have the intention on killing anyone here. What happened?
Yeah. There's like, so how it happens is there's like some kind of Afton soul in the Stitch Wraith.
Baby! It's the only one I can think of. Is one of the three kids, which, you know, if one's already there... Baby.
What did you say?
I said baby.
It didn't sound like baby.
I said baby. As in circus baby. As in Elizabeth.
No, it's also... No, I don't, when I say Afton, I mean literally like William Afton. There's just like a piece of William Afton in there.
There's probably Glitchtrap then at that point.
It makes it very clear it's William Afton, because when there's like a fight between the three souls where like Jake is being removed to go to heaven, Andrew is being dragged down by this other soul that has bunny ears. Yeah. What's been happening here? Jake, in the background of all the stories, Jake has been gathering pieces of stuff that's connected to Freddy Fazbear's.
Why?
I can't remember. I think he's trying to like get rid of it. It might have been like the Afton soul. There's like, I don't know, is this rust or oil? Like this stuff here. See the shiny stuff?
The like yellow stuff? It's
this.
Lysin?
What? It's
wait,
what?
this. Oh, that's oil.
Just so I knew.
You can leave the oil and I can come back and clean it. Behind you.
Yeah. So yeah, that's happening. There's like been a few times that like Jake like starts reminiscing on a good memory, and he like starts being, his soul starts getting separated from the Stitch Wraith. Then stuff happens. The detective that's investigating the Stitch Wraith stuff, Detective Larson, he like comes across them. There's like shenanigans happen. Jake sends Andrew onto like the afterlife or whatever, and the Afton soul leaves the Stitch Wraith and makes a new body out of all the items they've collected. The Afton amalgamation. He is literally a trash rabbit now. He adds rabbit ears to his giant like trash form.
Fursuit.
Because he's a furry.
It's a fursuit.
It's a fursuit. Is it still a fursuit if it's made out of robotic parts?
Yeah.
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 It's a fursuit.
Well, I mean, have you ever heard of a protogen, my friend?
This is true. But I think protogens aren't normally made out of like cursed items from pizza restaurants.
If you've ever talked to a proto-gen furry, some of them will tell you that their helmets are cursed.
Aren't they, like, technically toasters as a species? Aren't protogens technically toasters?
No?
I swear I've seen something like
You've
like
seen people make fun of them for being toasters, yeah, but they're not technically toasters. They're it's an alien species that's made out of both animal and robotic parts.
I don't know, man. Yeah. Stitch Ray stuff is whack.
Isn't that the story where it's like, oh, Afton, and then everyone's like, oh, we got this, we defeat him, and then it turns out it was like Baby the whole time?
Yeah, well, no, it wasn't Baby, it was Eleanor, which is the circus
Baby.
stand-in.
The whole time.
Yeah. Yeah. Just, I don't know.
Baby, but with human name.
Yeah, Baby, but a giraffe. Yeah, it's weird. And the Stitch Wraith is one of those stories where it's like, that sure is something I read. I'm just not going to retain any of that information or understand it whatsoever.
Even though we're pretty sure that's like some of the most important lore.
Yep.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be from part of FNAF or it wasn't confusing.
Wouldn't be FNAF if it didn't make sense.
I mean, if it made sense.
Both.
Yeah. Okay, I can grab the last one.
Look at what I've done!
Wow!
One of the platform walls aren't clean yet. I'm gonna go figure out which wall isn't done.
Oh, dang, the thing's off. I can try and get the last one done. Last story.
Yeah.
Okay, the last one is called Hide and Seek. It's gonna be another one of those ones. Yeah. These are my personal opinions. If you like these stories, you like these stories. I just exist. Anyway, so our main character is Toby.
Okay.
Yeah. And Toby works at a Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. And Toby is an epic gamer.
Yes. Epic gamers.
Well, he wants to be an epic gamer. He plays all the arcade machines, and he nearly has the highest score on every single one of them. The person who does have the highest score on all of them is his brother. Dun dun dun! It's a sibling rivalry.
Of course it is.
Yeah. So Toby is fed up that his brother holds all the records, but he can't beat them. His brother used to work there before Toby did. So obviously he had a lot of spare time to like work on the games and get there. He put in the skill. So
Yeah.
He's a true epic gamer. Yeah, Toby's just annoyed because his brother keeps rubbing it in his face. But then, they get a new game at the Freddy Fazbear's. It's called Hide and Seek. And Toby's like, this is my
Wait
chance
a minute.
to get
Isn't this the one with the black rabbit?
Yeah.
Why does this make me think a lot of the Pop Goes game?
See, here's the thing. I didn't know the rabbit was supposed to be like Shadow Bunny. When I read the book, that was... I don't know if I just missed that, but I didn't realize this until I saw like the artwork for the graphic novel. That could just be a me thing, but I was like, oh, wait a minute.
That's fair.
Yeah, I have Toby, and he's like, okay, I'm going to be the best at this game. My brother hasn't played it, so I have the perfect chance to get the highest score. He goes in and he's like, okay, here we go, gonna beat it. But he just can't beat the game. What you have to do is you have this room. It's like, it's a really advanced game. Yeah, there's like 3 sets where there's a Bonnie cutout that will go and hide in one of the sets, and what you have to do is basically you have to figure out which set Bonnie is in, and you only have time with like 1 or 2 of them. And no matter how hard he tries, Toby can't find Bonnie at all. He is just gone, and he is pissed.
Yeah.
So one night, that night he like goes back in to try and beat it. He still can't, so he's like, you know what? Fuck you. And he destroys the game. He breaks all the cutouts. He smashes the set. Like, okay, now that all the hiding places are gone, surely I'll be able to find Bonnie. Still can't. So he's just extra pissed, and he just leaves and goes home. Next morning he wakes up and he's like, oh shit, I just trashed a game at my place of work. I'm gonna be so much trouble. No cameras saw him. Like, obviously it's still destroyed and people are like, whoa, who did this? What kind of monster? And he's like, I don't know, man, I know nothing. No clue here.
Yeah, what kind of monster would do something like that? Certainly not me.
Certainly not I, Toby. That night he has a dream that Bonnie is like sewing himself onto Toby's back, and everything after, like, when he wakes up after that, he feels like Bonnie is just constantly following him, like constantly on his back, constantly behind him, and he gets paranoid as fuck. He like starts freaking out. He will like, at one point, he jumps into a pool and like tears up his back a whole bunch, just trying to like remove Bonnie from what he feels like. And like at some point his brother like sits him down, like, you look like shit, are you okay? He's like, I'm fine. Brother snaps out. Like, yo, chill, just chill out, man. Like, you don't need to be so aggressive about everything. It's like, yes I do, you're always rubbing it in my face how you're like better than me. Like, okay, damn, I'll chill out. I thought it was just like a bit of fun, but like if it's genuinely upsetting you, I'll put it out.
Like, I'll stop, dude. I thought we were joking, man. I thought, you know, funny haha games, like,
you know, it's just sibling stuff. And Toby's like, okay, fine. So he goes back to Bonnie's game, and he's gonna go and forfeit, because the game has been like stuck in one game, thinking that like he's the player, and it won't like go and start a new game. So he goes in and he's like about to forfeit the game, and he feels like Shadow Bunny leaving, and then like an absolute tool is like, no, I will beat this game, and he slams the start game button, and he then immediately runs into the sets and impales himself on a wooden spike and dies.
yo, what the fuck?
That is how it ends. He just runs in, impales himself, and that's the end. Like, what? What?
That sounds about right, I guess.
Some of these are just...
I think
I
stuff
don't
like
get
that, it feels like what it's meant to imply is that, like, the ghosts that are attached to these games are able to, like, possess people and control them to a certain degree.
He willingly does it. The soul was living. He was ready to, like, give up.
But that's
like,
what I'm
like,
saying. Like, he's ready to forfeit, and then he's like, no, I gotta continue. And it feels so out of character, like, because of the character growth in the story. And I feel like almost the books are trying to imply that these ghosts have a stronger hold than people think. That it's like, yeah, so he quote-unquote willing to do it, but could it not be the influence of Shadow Bonnie?
I think it's more so like, hey, it's okay to fail sometimes. It's okay to, like, quit. But if you don't realize this, you're going to fucking die. You're going to get too worked up and you're going to die. It's just Weird. Because, like, Bonnie doesn't, like, do anything other than just, like, appear in the corner of his eye and make him paranoid. Like, it's not, like, implied that he has any control over him, he's just kind of there, freaking him out. Yeah, that's Blackbird.
Damn.
Blackbird has, like, one of the best, like, the best stories in Fazbear Frights, but also some of the weirdest.
I mean, the Blackbird one sounds cool. Like, the story itself.
Yeah. A lot of it could just be I haven't, like, explained it right. Again, I haven't reread these in a while. This is going off the best of my abilities. Come on, yay! We did it!
There we go, look at that!
Woo!
Ah, so much done. Your work has been signed off, congrats. I swear the world is getting weirder by the day. Last night I was out on my boat and I got a whiff of a glorious smell. Imagine if you took the juiciest little shrimp and enhanced it, all the bits of the flavor that you loved and removed the bits you hated. Then added a little pinch of parsley. That was the smell.
You good?
Naturally, I followed it. Hadn't got more than a nautical mile due west when this huge wave came out of nowhere, scooped me up, and breached me onto the foreshore like a curious beluga. It's gonna need some good hoisting before I can hit those waves again.
We gotta clean the boat.
This is a boat.
Oh.
I've got to say that in all my times in sea, I've never seen a wave like this.
Wait, what? I didn't realize we started something.
I'm racking my brain trying to think about what could have caused such a thing.
Gnome. It's the gnomes!
Wait, we gotta look for footprints. It's the kind of thing you'd expect from this. The side falls off a volcano or a subterranean earthquake or some sort. Side fall off of a volcano, you say? There is an exploding volcano.
Is that a gnome? Pacey, the cats! The cats, Pacey! The cats!
Where?
They're on the beach!
Oh.
And they're on the houses as well.
What the fuck?
Oh, there's so many! There's so many, Pacey!
What the fuck?
Look, all along the harbour!
Holy shit.
There's the gnome!
They're moving, too. It's not like they're just statues. They are...
alive.
Moving
the gnome's
cat.
over there being... Oh, wait, can I get you?
Wait.
I got you! I got him!
1, 2,
Look.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, 13, 14, 15. Hang on. 15, 16, 17, 18. I think I see like 18 or 19 on the beach.
I haven't checked the other side yet.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23,
There's
24, 25, 26.
There's some on the dock.
Yeah, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So 33, 34.
Wait,
Yeah.
is that another gnome? Oh my god. PC! Look, under that bush. Like, right there.
He's
been squished.
phased through existence. There's
I got
so
another
many
gnome.
fucking cats here.
So many.
By the ocean, where the mayor's boat left.
Where the statue was pointing.
Cat. Yeah, I think we got a mystery on our hands.
You think?
Scooby Dooby Doo. What? No, I'm sorry.
PC, you will be copyright stricken so fast.
Well, not really. Thankfully. Asshats don't own Scooby Doo, so they're not so bad about that kind of stuff. Warner Brothers. They're kind of spicy about things, but like, you know, they're about as spicy as like any other company, you know?
They're not as spicy as Nintendo.
They're not as spicy as Disney.
Oh, yeah, different too.
I feel like Nintendo is like level 1 spicy, but not in the way that Disney is. They're spicy in two very different ways.
No, Nintendo is bad.
No, and I
they
say
will strike down fan games, people.
Like I said, they're spicy in two different ways. You gotta realize Disney is not hard with fan games or fan content. Actually, Disney quite enjoys fan content, but just don't use their songs. Like, use their songs, you know, then you're gonna get strucken. But if you use their IPs, they're not usually as hard about it. Because you gotta realize...
Elsagate.
Yeah, looks at all the Elsa and Spider-Man content that exists on the internet. Like, I'm gonna be honest, Disney's really not that hard on people with fan content. They're really not. They don't like their songs being used at all. But even so, I know quite a few people who have, like, gone on with the Let It Go and, like, have never, like, actually gotten, like, stricken for it. So Disney's kind of weird. Disney's this company that everyone shits on because it's like, ooh, Disney owns everything. But, like, honestly, Disney is not as bad as a lot of other companies are. I'm not saying they're good. I'm just arguing that out of every company, Disney is probably the least of our problems.
I'll just shit on Disney for other reasons.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying Disney's like, oh, fucking, you know, Father Christmas of the fucking company world. I'm just saying that a lot of people give Disney shit. And Disney deserves a lot of it. But there's a lot of it that Disney doesn't. Because Disney does, like, kind of try.
I keep feeling I need to look out into the ocean in case some creature comes through.
But they do kind of try.
Kinda. Depends what they're trying at. They will stay mad.
They're getting there. Disney has always kind of been that company that's like behind, but is getting there. You know, they're a little slow.
No. They are slowing themselves.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have brought up Disney. I'm just gonna get annoyed now.
But
how long we got?
Nintendo is
Why is
just
so much
bad
worse?
at because they just hate fan content.
Yeah. I feel at home seagull noises constantly. If it wasn't nighttime right now, if it wasn't nighttime right now, I think that was happening outside.
Although here's the thing, right? If we find oil on this boat, that's gonna really throw some shady things into question. This is a fisherman boat.
Do those not have oil?
Not
like engines?
They do, but there wouldn't be large amounts of oil spill like on deck. That could be really bad for contaminating food.
Yeah.
But you know what would have oil? Ship that's trying to low-key send some oil without getting anyone's attention. Might be getting oil for nefarious things.
Not nefarious things.
Yeah, nefarious things.
How dare they? There's just so many cats.
Oops, sorry.
There. Well, hey, at least they've got a boy.
The real question is your body here somewhere?
Maybe? I mean, like, there's this one ginger cat that's, like, sitting on top of a house, and I'm like, is that me?
Let me see. I would know.
I got launched there, that was cool. Over here.
That one.
You see this one guy? But, like, all of them are, like, the same model, so I don't know.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's probably, like, either this one, or most likely, that one.
Which one?
Way up there on the roof.
Hmm. You know, at least that answered the question of, if I fire water at the cats, will they swarm and kill me?
Was
is a
that a
valid
thing you
question.
thought would happen?
Yes.
Oh.
Thank you for testing that out for science. Surprise! PowerWash Simulator! It's PowerWash Simulator added jump scares.
Wouldn't put it past them.
I wouldn't either at this point.
Actually, I probably would enjoy a jump scare in PowerWash Simulator. Because it would have to be, it wouldn't be something like overly like, you know, drawn out. It would just be something that like I walked somewhere and then suddenly like just noticed like a cat or Bigfoot move out of the way, you know? Like something
Those cats
small.
were nearly jump scare. The cat in the desert were a jump scare. You know what? No, the gnomes are the jump scares. Because those things are fucking everywhere. Especially those clown ones, those are fucking lovely.
The handle had rust on it. It just gets stuck.
Hoo-yah! Parkour, parkour! I don't know if I'm reaching.
I
Anyway.
don't really know. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a awesome day in TTFN. Bye-bye.
Wait, PC, PC, PC,
What,
PC,
what,
PC,
what,
where'd you go?
what?
Where are you? Where are you?
Down here.
PC, come, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Okay. Come look at our car.
Oh my god,
I
it's
don't
been
think we're
overrun by
leaving.
cats. Oh no.
We're not leaving.
We might have a problem.